Creative Marks Qualita Gold brushes are your everyday brush for just basic, simple use when you want a brush that will do the job it's supposed to do. It's a synthetic hair that's very soft. It's sort of like a red sable hair, and they're available in both long handle and short handle, which means they'll work with your watercolors, they'll work with your acrylic colors, and even your heavy-bodied oils, your heavy-bodied acrylics, all that good stuff. So, being that I have a long handle here, I'll just kind of show you, how they work. The thing is, whenever you buy a brush that's a little bit less expensive, they can be junk sometimes. They don't do what they're supposed to. And for a brush that's at such a reasonable price point, it's nice to know that they're just going to do what they're supposed to do. They're going to, hold their shape. They're going to make controlled strokes. They're going to hold color. And let me just kind of show you, look at the, it's a razor sharp edge that's coming to. It's not splitting on me. It's staying together. The hairs aren't coming out. A lot of good things. And then just to give you some variances here, paint application. They're not going to give you a lot of brush strokes because they're kind of a softer synthetic hair. So, these are not going to give you that kind of like hog's hair or hog mimic kind of brush strokes, but they will keep their shape, keep their point. You can just kind of see, this is just with the flat, just how sharp that stays. And then I'm just going to switch over to some watercolor real quick to show you those for you watercolor artists out there. It's essentially, it's the same hair, it's just designed with a short handle for watercolor. So in both they have an angular brush, and an angular brush is basically designed to give you a wash at kind of a more natural 45-degree angle. So rather than coming in over the top, it will give you the option to hold the brush slightly more comfortably. So, you can see I'm able to rest my hand down here, and it covers that area evenly. Holds a good amount of water. It performs. It does what you expect it to do, and that's the point. Is I think that there's a lot of cheaply made brushes out there, and so you might start to think, well, if it's an inexpensive brush, it's gonna just fall apart on me. Not getting any loose brush hairs. It's keeping together. It's not splitting. If you can see that, the hair's staying together for me. And just one last thing is I'll show you one of their rounds, just for the variety of marks. Really, really, really thin you can get. Then I'll go into some bolder lines. And you'll see some breaks. I'm using this is a cold press watercolor paper, so if you want those white spots to come through, of course that's up to the paper just as much as anything else. And then I was using a canvas pad over there. But really nice brushes for the price. I mean, that's why I call them everyday brush. Quality Gold, good product for any kind of medium you might be using. Thanks.